Another episode here, the Cincinnati Bearcats rebuild. It's been an extremely long time since we've played this franchise. We are 3-1. This will be the last year we play with college football 2026. Right around the corner. Looks like we have recruiting done, which really doesn't matter, considering this will be the last year of this franchise. So, yes, I'm sure I want to exit recruiting here. Let's take a look at TCU's roster. Bear with me for a moment while I actually remember how to play this game. It's actually a very important game. Probably should have went the other way, and there's a lot of teams in here. I will refresh myself on our roster as well, as I'm sure many of you have forgotten. Hedgney is their quarterback. Nate Palmer and Fabian Porter there. Kurtrea. Nanma. Baker. Lauval. Diggs. Harvey. Augustine. And then, Hughes, Steps, Natson, Kirkus, Santiago, Barkley, Crespo, Nunez, Hashim Falk, Stevens, O'Keefe, and Torres, Hidrogo, and McGriff. Kicker, freshman Hicks. Oh, dang it. Well, that's actually fine, because it'll pull me right back to Cincinnati. Quarterback is Evanson for the year. Woodburn, a senior running back. George Penn, his backup. Crispin. Anderson, the legendary wide receiver here. Perkins behind him, doing well as well. Witherspoon below them. We have Evanson as the fourth quarterback as well. Tight end is Grover in his senior year. Sheffield in his senior year. Mount, Willock, Doxson, Weeks, Alan Jew, senior. Ted Hammond, senior. Hugo Sanchez, senior. Nick Davis, junior. Montez McCoy, Kevin Newsome, Simeon Coleman, Rod Hawkins, Willie Goodwin, Jaquan Sanks, Wayne Bynum, Shad Stockton, the senior, just kidding, the sophomore, and Damon Marable. Kicker Baptiste, and Yancey is our punter. Kick returner is Woodburn, punt returner is Woodburn. Third down back, Woodburn. Power back is Reader. Slot receiver, Perkins. Reader behind him. Hammond, Butler, Davis and Jew, Newsome and Coleman, Sanks. I will have my lists up so we have numbers. I have kept it over these long months. Just bear with me for a moment while I pull it up. Alright, let's get into this matchup here against TCU. Very important, showing us as the better team. Now we're gonna go with these all black unis here. I definitely fell off hard on this game. We won't, hopefully won't be doing that on college 26.
They've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready.
Slow sim, jump ahead to the end of the game.
And the Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the game.
Cincinnati starting with ball.
And he passes over the
Woodburn
touchback.
returns to the 16-yard line.
Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Cincinnati
Evanson
Bearcats
having a
offense will
great,
take the first
not
swing of the
really a
game.
great year.
And
7
here comes their
receptions
leader,
is kind of
Jesse.
crazy.
He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard too, so good at
Alright, we're
distributing
going
the
to
football.
start
Finds
with
the
a
open guys
handoff to
and makes this
Woodburn,
offense
who's tearing
makes
down
it.
the sideline. Gain of
Everything is
33,
available, but we
should have
gotta
been
play with
blown
the
up, but
line
this
back.
explosive back is having a good game already. Pass caught here, I think that's Evans, or Perkins. He's gone. Touchdown Perkins. Big play there. So two plays and a touchdown to start the game. Gotta start off strong, 15th ranked
Into the game, get
TCU.
himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have
Alright,
been a
we'll
better
see
start
what
to that
this
game.
first drive for TCU has in store.
25, he's brought down at the 26. The Horned Frogs offense will go to work for the first time today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him.
Handoff goes inside, and that's going to be a tackle by Coleman, the linebacker.
Because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field, he is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
Mike just does such a great job of
Blitz sent, pass floating deep, and diving attempt made. He couldn't hang on. Bynum in coverage there, 3rd and 7.
Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Pressure coming off the edge, he's going down.
And he can't
Sacked
find a
there
receiver,
by
and down he goes.
Sanks.
If you had a DB on the bingo
So
card for
we're
the
already
first
up
sack of the
7,
game,
getting a
you
3
win.
and out now.
I've been here before, Reese.
Here at
I can
home,
hear the
Cincinnati's
trash talk
crowd
right
is
now. Like, wait a
going
minute. I gotta
crazy.
cover. Everybody
Getting
in the
this
back
drive
of the
at the
hand, give me some sacks.
35.
Like, hey, defensive line, you want to give me some sacks, or I guess I'll do it myself.
Dropping back, it's
Blitz
Evanson.
sent, Evanson's
And
getting
they get the
sacked,
sack
loss of
just like
6.
that. After the big first down sack,
Not
they
great
get second
there.
down.
2nd down and
Moving the running back,
6.
trying to get the
Woodburn
D to
going
Tibbetts'
outside. Crispin's taking a block, he's about to get sacked again, 3rd and 16. So a great first drive and a very, very bad second drive so far. 3rd and 16, trips to the left, pressure coming, screen is caught, and he spins, first down Woodburn. What a play, great running back in this offense. What a guy.
Plays like that, but just a second of
I
hesitation in
miss
the
this
defense to
man.
make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great
Handoff
time
going outside, Woodburn again. He'll be down to the 29.
Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making it
Huge
easy
play
catch,
after
and
huge
getting
play
downfield
for
some
him.
extra yards.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Handoff going outside, this time he's going to lose a couple.
The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
It's a draw.
Handoff inside, and the loss of 2 more. Don't know who that was, it was not Woodburn. 3rd and 14.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Pass over the middle, caught.
It's Anderson.
Anderson with his first catch of the day.
Denying him the first down. He'll have to
The
settle
field
for a
goal
field
unit
goal
is
attempt.
coming out. It is up, and he angled it in. The field goal is good, 10-0 Cincinnati.
3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season.
Alright, in return, we'll go out to the 20-yard line. Horned Frogs not starting off well on their first drive, but another opportunity here, gain of 3 on the play.
So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, to get this thing going.
They have good players. They just need to make big plays. And off again, and that's a gain of 4. 3rd and 3. Delayed handoff here, he's going nowhere. Loss of 1 on the play. Nick Davis is there.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time.
Another 3 and out for TCU. Beginning at the 31 now.
The offense set for a 1st down play.
Handoff goes inside, and Woodburn has 2 on the play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the boots, looking for his
bootleg here, pass, caught, 1st down. Number 89, that is an unknown player. It must not have been 89. My fault. And off here, and Woodburn has 3. He's up to 44 on the day. Getting beyond the 50-yard line. And off inside again, and just a gain of 1. 3rd and 6. Blitz sent, pass incomplete over the middle. He wanted Perkins, the punt team will come out. 1st punt of the day here for Cincinnati. And it'll go into the touchback. Their drive will begin at the 20-yard line.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field.
Play action. Oh my, here's Ted Hammond. Sacked there.
He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Handoff goes inside. He's chopped down after just a gain of 2. Another great play for this defense. 3rd and 12. Can they convert? Quarterback's going to take off. He'll have the 1st down. First down of the day here for this offense.
Nice job, nice way to end that play for the QB.
Getting the play from the sideline. Motion here, handoff. Gain of 5, going down to the 38.
Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a
and off again, and he won't get the 1st down, but he's close.
They circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today,
Taken down by Goodwin there, 3rd and 2.
Everything about it changes, and you want to
and off inside, 1st down. They're to the 48-yard line now.
And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry up.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd.
Motion here.
They know you're going to run the football, and they still did a
Pressure inside. He'll throw it away.
Has been such a struggle for this offense.
2nd and 10.
Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Using his legs.
And off inside, and he nearly broke the tackle there, but he can't. Coleman with the tackle. Gain of 1. 3rd down and 9, getting the play from the sideline here. Can we get off the field? Pass outside, intercepted. Right at the corner, it's Goodwin. Possible injury there for their quarterback.
Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT.
Great play for Goodwin. Can we capitalize off of it?
The give to
And
the
off
tailback.
Woodburn only has
Defense
3
slows down
here.
quickly
They're
after a
starting
gain
to
of 3.
clamp
They'll mark
him
it at the
down.
32. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 now.
Trying to
And
impose
off
their will with the run.
inside. And
Got
another
behind
gain
those
of 3
pads
for
and picked up
Woodburn. He's
3
over
out to the
50 on the
35.
day.
These are the types of plays where
3rd down
offenses
and
impose their will.
4.
3rd and short from the 45.
Pass over the middle. Caught. First
They
down.
make the stop, but the
It's
sweet
Perkins, I
ready to give
believe.
them a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground.
And off here, and Woodburn loses
He's
2.
knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Evanson.
Blitz sent, pass dumped short, and that's a gain of 5 to Gilpin.
That's the end
Was
of
that
the quarter,
13?
and Cincinnati is
No,
on
that was
top.
85,
Really
Grover.
strong performance so far to be
First
able to
quarter
build
coming to a
lead here in the
close
first
here.
period as we look at the stats. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down.
Pass over the middle, jarred free of the hands of Anderson, and the punt team will come out punting from the 49 on back-to-back drives.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
And we will take them down at the 17.
The cover unit right there to make the stop. TCU has it back in the Horned
Alright,
Frogs.
who is their quarterback here? Same
Cuvier
man.
on first down.
Pass caught. That's going to be a first down on first down. Getting out to the 29.
Pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And off inside, and he'll get 1 yard there. Good play by Sanks.
The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line.
And off goes inside. Big game there at 6. 3rd down and 3.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down?
And off inside, never mind, he keeps it, and Nick Davis isn't having it. Loss of 1. Punt team coming out again for TCU.
A high kick. Let's see if he
And
can
that is
pin
a
him back
very
deep in their
bad
own
punt.
end. Bearcats called for and made. The Bearcat offense ready to
We'll
go
begin
back to
here
work.
at the
Here's another
45-yard
opportunity,
line.
Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
Hand
I
off.
think it goes back to your
Woodburn
playmakers,
makes a
because I
man
think it's
miss. He
finding
has
the
a
guys
first
that have
down
been
to the
working for you
42-yard
early on in this
line.
game and getting them the football.
I don't know what the field goal range is for our kicker, but I do know that it's very hard to make kicks in this game. Woodburn inside, another first down to the 32. Finally getting a little more running room for him. Going pass, blitz sent, dumped short to Grover. Touchdown Grover. 17-0 Cincinnati.
These offenses getting a rhythm. They're hard to stop. Already up early. Got a short field. Take advantage of it, too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is in the
Return
unusual
got to the
position of having to come
23.
from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Jacksonville State.
And that's going to be a gain of nothing. Great job by the defense plugging that up.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Pass outside, first down.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Very
And
good
this
play
down
there.
gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the ground.
And off inside. Very good plays there by the defensive line, but not going to get there in time.
me out on first down
Play
with the
action, pass dump short, Saints is there. No
He is
gain.
going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry up.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the
Pass
ball,
over the
down
middle,
he
caught,
went, not
burst
picking up
down,
the
beyond the 50 for the first time, I believe.
They get it to the 33.
They're down to the
Finally, this offense
33.
starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss
Blitz sent,
the sweet
picked
buy
up,
a little time.
and he's
the
taken
defense
down. No
holds
gain
firm.
there
No
by
pickup
Marable.
at all on that play.
And the swing pass here.
It's
Gonna be
him
taken
almost
down
immediately.
by
Short gain
Hammond.
there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
I think that was Bynum, the original player, to hit him. 3rd and 5 inside field goal range, I think.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd
No
down.
pressure from the line. Pass caught, broke the tackle. First down inside the red
This
zone.
is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Trying to run.
And
it's
up
Palmer.
inside, Palmer
Knocked down
gains
after he picked
6
up
to the
6, and they're
13.
trying to impose their will in the red zone. Balls at the 13.
Pass on the side, wide receiver screen, touchdown.
Take it in, and
TCU finally gets on the board.
And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside.
Return by Woodburn goes out to the 26.
25, he's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They go to the
And
ground.
off inside, Woodburn
Gets it across from
gets
30 to
5.
the 31. They pick up a 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake.
Play action, no one's open.
Unloads it left.
And at the
Receiver
feet
there,
of
it's
whoever that
incomplete.
receiver was, I
Big
couldn't quite
3rd
see all
down
the way
coming
out
from their
there.
own 31. Defense tries to get off the field.
3rd down
Looking
and
for a man.
5.
It's Evanson.
Pass caught.
The quick out.
It's Grover. First down beyond the 50. He's having a big game today.
It's amazing
Looking to
how
get
much
drafted at the end of the
position,
year.
How much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy. Maybe you catch a flat route.
Woodburn
Today, these
on
guys
the
have
reverse
athleticism,
will
and you
pick
just
up
suck from that
1.
dude after the catch on that last one.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's
2nd and 9. And off inside, here's Woodburn. Burst down to the 25-yard line. He's almost up to 100 rushing yards. Blitz, and it's going to get there. Sacked down at the 32. 2nd and 17 coming up.
You give up the big play, you respond right back.
The
You get
Horned
the sack,
Frog
create some momentum
here
for your
in
side.
our
Nice job by
stadium.
this defense staying with it.
Big 1st down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. The give
And
to the
off
running back from the
goes
shotgun.
kind of outside
Defense there
inside,
make the
gain of
stop
2
after he
there to
picked
the
up a
30.
2 to the 30. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long
2 high
field goal, but they'd
safeties
love to
here.
pick up a few here on 3rd and long.
Pass open man, touchdown, it's Anderson. Huge play there for the offense. We go back up the touchdown we gave up on the last drive. 24 to 7.
This guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Oh, there you go. There's the stat update I was actually looking for. There's 5 touchdowns so far this year. I don't mind it right now because I'm kind of out of the loop for this series right now. We'll wait until the week 8 stat update, but still.
The kick is up and good.
The kick is good. 24-7 Cincinnati. The Horned Frogs do get ball at half, so we want to be careful how we play this.
Starts to return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Their next drive will begin here at the 17.
Back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David.
Play action. Pass caught over the middle. Sanks gave it up. And Marable saves the touchdown, but they're in the red zone at the 20. Or at the 15, not the 20. I knew that, don't worry. My brain isn't too far gone yet.
From the red zone,
pass over the middle, jarred free.
That
17. Sims the third breaking that one up. And off goes inside and gain of 3. Third down and 7.
On third and long, he has to throw for
pass caught, touchdown. Horned Frogs getting some momentum here. I didn't mean to say that. I gotta forget this isn't Madden. This sitting, like pressing X to get to the next play is gonna get me there super fast, but it's also really fast to not to get that.
On the same page, that's why you get the touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
It's not a whole bunch of random walking on the field. Woodburn will return it to the 25. 3 minutes left to play here. Up 10. Pass swung out here, caught by Perkins, I believe. It's going to be a first down to the 37, gain of 12. And off going outside, and Woodburn's going to lose a couple here.
For sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Pressure coming.
Gonna dump this short. Woodburn picks up a gain of...
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first
gain of 8 on the play.
Coming after
pressure coming, and he's going down. Sacked there, timeout for TCU. They're looking for a 2-minute drill to take take it closer to a lead here.
Trying to play a little field position with that high,
that was a horrible punt.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you
want. 1:49 through 2 timeouts for TCU at the 34.
He wastes no time and comes out.
Pass over the middle is jarred free. Marable with a big play.
Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw.
Pressure outside, here's Hammond, he'll throw it away. 3rd and 10, can we hold them to a punt here?
On third down, he drops to throw.
No pressure, pass intercepted. It's Goodwin, pick 6. Oh my, Willie Goodwin with a 42-yard pick 6. So we punt, but we go back up 17 with the interception for a touchdown.
Your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Willie Goodwin, the senior. The sidelines getting hyped after that one. Plenty of time still for the TCU Horned Frogs to get another touchdown though. Things go fast here in college football. Will boot it deep and they will take it out of the end zone. Gain to the 11.
He's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll throw it on first down.
Pass caught short. Getting out of bounds at the 23. Gain of 12 to start the drive. Pressure inside, he'll fire deep, it's caught. Never mind, he dropped it. The ball comes out.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection.
Pass caught here, gain of 9.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on third down.
Pressure coming, and he's going down. It's Allen Jew with a sack. The defense calls the timeout. We'll have a minute-ish to get something going, and that's going to be short of the 50, return to the 44. Near field goal range, we'll see if we can get a bit more though.
He's going to pass.
Pressure coming, he needs to get rid of it. He'll run and he'll lose 3. Sacked there.
For just a little grass and a little air and none to be found. Looking to throw, it's Evanson.
And Evanson's going to take off again, picking up the lost yardage. Timeout Cincinnati.
Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make
40
sure
seconds.
they have the right play call.
Third down and
everyone on the
10.
same page here. On third and long, he's going
Pressure coming, he's going to have to run it again. First down. Gain of 12 on the run. One more play probably here before we attempt a field goal. Pass caught over the middle by Grover, picks up 5. We'll take a timeout with 6 seconds to go. Field goal team is out.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get
it is up and it is good. He dunked it in. That's a little fresh. We just finished the Jets Fantasy Draft franchise. That is fresh.
You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5.
Alright, we'll go to halftime here. Very good game so far for Cincinnati. Very similar numbers if we're being honest though. For the passing game, it's just the yardage is a little bit higher.
The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the
his first touchdown. Huge there.
Of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys
touchdown
inside the
deep
home
to
of
their
Bearcats
guy.
football since
Actually, I don't think that
1902.
ended up being a touchdown. Yeah.
The Bearcats
Alright, halftime is ending, and TCU will get the ball to start the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside
Game is far from over.
Nice job executing all of the assignments.
We put up 34 in the first half, so can they.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Off the
Play action, pressure coming off the edge. He'll have his outlet, his running back. Gain of 6. Taken down by Bynum.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry up.
Alright, we have an audible here. And their quarterback's gonna keep it here. He'll get to the 45-yard line. Big play to start this half.
With a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air.
Pass deep over the middle, touchdown.
Inside the 25. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down.
It's their really good wide receiver there making the big play. Cutting the lead down to 13. Dozie Azukama.
He's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off
Number
that cannon,
28
that
there is the one, Stockton, gives up that big play.
Lining up to add another.
See if the offense can get something to answer it, though.
Smashes it through for the PAT.
3 plays, 79 yards, and a touchdown to start the second half.
Eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like
Turn goes out to the 26.
Hawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
And it looks like we want to show what we can do. Evanson will pick up 7 on the option.
Southern miss. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys.
And again, Evanson keeping it. He'll lose a yard here. I don't like that.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32.
3rd and 4 now.
To the air, it's Evanson.
Evanson outside, incomplete to Anderson. Punt team coming out. That's not a good sign.
Kicks it high and it's just
very bad punt. He might return this. Down to the 31.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll start this drive with a
pass caught. Again, Ezukanma with the big play. From the 31 to the 15 after the 16-yard pass. They have not been denied in the red zone yet. Blitz sent here. He will fire off his spot. Touchdown. They've cut the lead down to 6.
Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get
that
back.
Horned Frog is getting really excited as Marco Prado gets into the end zone there. The ref almost messed that one up.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Return will go out to the 20. We're going to need another drive than our last time out.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. After giving up that last touchdown,
and off to Woodburn, who will take it for 5.
With one of their own, David.
He's got to be over 100.
Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays.
Bootleg here, launching deep. Wide open man, incomplete. Took too long to get it to Anderson there.
Looking to pass, it's Evanson.
3rd down and 5. Caught Grover. Down to the 44. Well, it's not the big play to Anderson, but it's something.
Just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
Audible here.
Perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Evanson hands it off to Woodburn. He'll lose a yard.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And off again, Woodburn has 5, getting him over 100 on the day. 3rd and 6 coming up. We're not in field goal range yet. Pass over the middle, a little bit low. Anderson can't get the catch. Punt team coming out, which is not good. Touchdown will change the lead.
Another punt on the way. Make sure those hammies and glutes
and that's going to be a touchback.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll try the run.
And off here, and Marable gets the tackle, just a gain of 2.
The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo.
And off here, and Hammond rips him down. Loss of 4 on the play. 3rd and 12. Can we get off the field here?
top.
Pressure coming. Hammond rips it free and Drew recovers it. Taking over here at the 9-yard line. Great play there by Ted Hammond.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and
Ted Hammond, the senior, hoping to get drafted. He has his 2nd sack of the day, and he has a fumble off it as well. Allen Jew is able to pick it up there. We'll start here with a blitz. Dumps. And he has a broken tackle there. Gain of 3. I think that's Crispin, the fullback. 2nd and goal from the 6. Handoff inside. Woodburn has 3 more. 3rd and goal at the 3. Blitz sent, pass, touchdown. It's Anderson. So the Horned Frogs were in a position where they could take the lead with a touchdown. They cough up the fumble inside the 10. And a great play there for Dakari Anderson.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Going for 2, not a bad idea.
Now on the
And he'll toss it out here to Woodburn. He's not going to get it.
Short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Alright, only up 12 now.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense.
And off inside, he's stuffed.
He's dropped behind the line.
Hugo Sanchez.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
RPO here, and that's a gain of about 7, 36. Can the defense get another stop here?
Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long,
Only sent 3. Pressure coming, but he's gonna escape. First down.
Job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats.
Screen set up at the bottom of your screen. Changing the play. Pass dumped. Makes a good cut. Gain of 9. Out to the 42-yard line. Play action. Pass dump now to his running back, who will have a first down. Tackled by Sinks.
Out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down.
Play action. Pressure coming. He coughs it up again. His line, actually, he falls on it himself. Sack by Butler. Just a loss of 4 right there.
That's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks
Garrison Butler.
figure it out and then start double teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has
Nick Davis helped them out with that, but they couldn't fall on the fumble.
Sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix.
Handoff inside. He has the edge. Gain of 7. Goodwin with the tackle. 3rd down and 7 at the 45. Only sending 3. He can step up and run if he wants. He'll fire it deep. Caught. First down. Bynum couldn't prevent that one. In field goal range now, but they're striking for much more, hopefully, for them. Pass intercepted by Goodwin. Oh my goodness, the 3rd time. That's the 2nd time that we got a pick. I don't remember another one. Goodwin with pick number 2 today. Willie Goodwin, the senior. showing he has the speed to cover some of the better receivers in this league. Coming out here at the 20-yard line. Screen set up. Number 14 here making a catch. No idea who that is. This list must not be updated. Pass to the outside. Anderson with the catch. Down to the 43, handoff inside, Woodburn. Down to the 41 with a big run. Maybe it was 4, it was Mahoney maybe. Handoff inside, Woodburn picks up 4 here.
Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Wants to throw. It's Evans.
Pressure coming. Evanson gets this off. Grover down inside the red zone at the 20. We don't have to call a play here before the 4th quarter. And it doesn't look like we will. Up 12 in the 4th.
That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th.
We got 12 minutes left in this game. Handoff inside, Woodburn. Gain of 9 to the 10.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down,
going pass, wide open man. Gain of about 7 there for Reader. 1st and goal at the 3. Reader in the backfield. He'll take the handoff and he'll lose a yard here.
Bring him down and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Defense way too
and a penalty here.
First down with a penalty.
Encroachment on the defense. Anthony Natson.
Penalty on the defense, but they don't really
2nd and goal at the 2.
There's not much to lose this close to the end zone.
Handoff, Woodburn loses another yard here. We're going to have to throw it here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal opportunity. Man, oh man, those collars start getting a little
and
tight
Evanson keeps it. He won't get there. 4th and goal at the 1.
So this field goal unit has been
We'll
getting
take
the
our
job
3
done. They've
here.
already made a couple here today. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky.
And the kick is good. Moving up 15 now. Not how we want to end the drive. We're at 1st and goal at the 9. Actually, I think it's 1st and goal even closer than that. Like the 5 or the 4. But we'll take our field goal. And we'll hold them off defensively, hopefully.
From inside the 10. Here
And a good move there. Slips up to the 22. Can we get another turnover?
That last drive was promising for a while.
Pass cut. Gain of 9.
You've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do
Pass over the middle. Actually, that's right down the sideline. Goodwin won't have the speed this time. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Do they go for 2 now or later?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride
Baker.
so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a
Goodwin
nice job.
got cooked that
It's
time.
critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the lead sitting at
They're going to
9,
take their
they'll try
extra
to make
point.
it a one-possession game.
Probably smart.
And with the extra point,
We need points. We're down to a one-score game again.
Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young
Woodburn will return it to the 18-yard line.
In the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's less than a
Handoff
touchdown
goes
lead.
inside, belted after a gain of 2 is Woodburn.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes
Handoff again, Woodburn has the first down and more. Down to the 48, 160 on the day for him.
Yeah, defensively,
Huge play there. He's going to come off the field. He's a little tired today. And off inside. I believe that's George Penn. It is. Gain of 4 on the play. Woodburn's back. Hand off. Never mind. Evanson keeps it. He'll pick up 4 to the 44-yard line. 3rd and 2. TCU needs this. Hand off, and Woodburn won't get there. Inches short, we're going for it. Risky here, but it could be a big reward. Evanson's under pressure. He'll get away. First down. He had a D-lineman right on his heels, but he gets away. 1st and 10 at the 35. Handoff here, and Woodburn takes it forward for 6 more. Below the midpoint of the half, or the quarter here. Pressure coming, he'll dump it to Grover. First down at the 21-yard line. Touchdown is definitely preferred here. Handoff inside, he tries to cut it back outside, no gain on the play.
Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10.
Alright, looks like we got a running back in motion, we'll dump it out to him. Penn picks up 3. Inside the red zone at the 18-yard line. Could add more though, I'm kind of disappointed in his vision there. And Woodburn only getting 2 here. We'll have to take our 3.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He hit that one right down.
Alright, he hit the field goal.
Now the lead is extended.
We are up 11.
To know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
This is a very important drive coming up here. Can we get them to turn over the football? If we get a stop on this drive, the game is over.
Looking for an alley from inside his own
And they'll begin at the 25. 3.5, almost 3:40 left to go on this one.
Back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll throw it on first down.
Pressure inside. He'll have to dump this short. Gain of 7 on the play.
The Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
That last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of
Pressure, but he's going to escape it. Sliding down at the 41, 1st and 10.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like
Pressure from Hammond, but it doesn't get there in time. 1st and goal, 1st and 10 beyond the 48-yard line. 50. I'm just saying all kinds of wrong stuff here, don't worry. Pressure coming, he'll dump it off again. He has the drag for 8. Moving the ball well so far. They're on good pace. Pressure coming, he'll dump it off to his running back again. Palmer down to the 32, 1st and 10.
picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down.
No pressure, their quarterback will take off, sliding down a yard shy of the first down. Probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll get set, but not in time. 2-minute warning has hit. Not in the red zone yet, but they're close. Gonna dump this short again. Picks up a gain of 8 to the 15. Clock is still running though. Pass touchdown. TCU. It's Prado once again. Can they get the 2-point though? If they fail the 2-point, we're not in a bad position. They have all 3 timeouts. We need Woodburn to have a pretty good drive here. Stockton again giving up the big play.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late.
This is a very, very important play. Gonna dump it short and he's caught. It's gonna be Sanks with the first defender there, and he got a little bit of help. So we're up a touchdown, but only a touchdown. 1:43. We're at the 14 to start this drive. They have all 3 timeouts. This game is far from over. Handoff. Woodburn picks up 5. Now, if we get a first down, taking off a couple timeouts, even if we don't pick up the next first down, we'll be in a good spot. Handoff goes inside. Only a gain of 1 there for Woodburn. 3rd and 4. Very, very important here. Pass caught. Open down is Anderson. First down. This game is over. Cincinnati will have the win. We can kneel it 3 times and end this game.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But
Evanson had a pretty good game. Wasn't the greatest, but overall, I mean, he had that late one. Anderson probably would have been a touchdown. Goodwin had a pick 6, had a couple interceptions a day, big play to Perkins. Woodburn had a pretty big day running, even if he don't believe he got into the end zone at all. We'll take a look at the player stats.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis.
Alright, 349 and 4 touchdowns here for Ben Evanson. He has a lot of those traits over there. Rushing, Woodburn had 176. No touchdowns, 14 for Evanson, 3 for Penn, -1 for Reeder. 129 and a touchdown for Grover, 70 and 2 touchdowns for Anderson, 92 and a touchdown for Perkins. Yeah, that 67-yarder to start the game. 24 for Woodburn. He's, I think, with 176, yeah, puts him at 200 on the day. 8 for Reeder, 5 for Witherspoon, 4 for Crispin, 14 for Sandland, who's 89 that I couldn't find. Penn had 3. Was Witherspoon 14? He was. Defensively, we have 2 sacks for Hammond, 1 for Jew, 1 for Sanks, half for Butler and Davis. 3 interceptions for Goodwin. I don't remember all of them. 2 forced fumbles, 1 for Hammond, 1 for Davis. We recover Hammond's. It's recovered by Jew. No blocks, no safeties, and we do have a touchdown for Goodwin. Really good game, beating TCU there. Alright, let's advance the week. See how things shake out in the recruiting. Willie Goodwin is the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. He is also the National Defensive Player of the Week. Ben Evanson is the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week. That is our final little thing there. Portland is the team this year, or this week. Alright, Burks commits after that huge performance. That's what we like to see. Do fall to second here on Cantrell. I honestly don't know what the plan was entirely, or who we had already been committed to. We do lose John Alexander, and we also get locked out here on East, and Retkovsky goes to Notre Dame. And I'm honestly not adding anyone to this list, and here's why. There won't be another season, so we might as well just have fun with it a little bit. Let's go. We cannot schedule a visit, it looks like. He already has one scheduled for our last 2 home games. Well, in that case, we'll be sitting here on him. Paul Litton. Do we have full scouting on him? No, we don't. Let's finish out some here. Bust. We'll be moving on there. We'll throw some into him here. Send the house in his direction. An athlete here. We're just gonna go send the house on anyone we don't have anything on. Maybe we should probably increase this one here. Can schedule a visit for week 8 against Houston. Either one of these games ain't gonna be great. Go play style for him. And then we will throw the hard sell. Don't have enough points. Take that friends and family one out. Throw the hard sell on there. We know his top 3, so we might as well go with it. No information here yet. Let's finish out scouting him. We got a gem. Shaquille Mabin. And we don't have enough hours for that action. That's unfortunate. Using the remainder of our hours there. As long as we stay in the top 5 here, we'll be good. Is there anywhere we can pull hours? Not really. That's a really tough race we pull out into week 8. We'll have... Alright, pretty good there. We'll just have fun a little bit with that, see what we can get. But we're gonna end this one here. What's this? Players of the Week. National Big 12. We'll end this one here. Hoo-day to all you Bama fans out there. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.